Hello, my name is Alyssa Salazar. I am the president of the Los Angeles Mission Drama Club, and we are having auditions for the play Almost Maine, which is a series of short episodes about love and relationships.
Hello, my name is Janelle Weiser. I will be doing monologues from the play Smoked by Candy and soap opera, the character of Lucy. Can I tell you how stupid I am? Shane invites me to go running with him. Of course, I said yes, because I've been flirting with him for months now. So we meet, we start running. It's all very pleasant. We're running, we're talking, but as you know, I'm out of shape. So within a few minutes, I'm gasping for breath. I feel like I have to pee from all the up and down, pounding on the sidewalk. I feel like I have to throw up because I'm that out of shape. I want a cigarette more than life itself. So long story short, I vomit and pee myself. I'm completely humiliated. I take out a cigarette, light it up to deal with my stress, and I find the courage to look Shane in the eye. And he says to me, I could never date a smoker. I vomited and peed myself, and smoking is the problem? I can have just about any man I want these days. It's great, but for a long time, I used to think of myself as being unattractive, and I couldn't get many men at all. I hated that period in my life, and I hated myself, too. Until I met this one guy, Johnny. Johnny really dug me. He told me that he used to think of himself as being unattractive, and for a long time went around hating himself also. But Johnny was just so attracted to me that he just threw all his inhibitions right out the window. He pursued me constantly until I finally agreed to go out with him. He worshipped me. He adored me. I couldn't believe that a man was paying this much attention to me. You have to understand, I was incredibly shy. But Johnny changed all that. He used to say things to me, things that an intelligent person would consider sentimental or corny, about my hair, my lips, my eyes. And at first, I thought, oh, come on, Jesus. But I'll tell you something. When somebody really believes what they're saying, you believe it too. Or he would say things to me that would embarrass me like crazy. Him too, I could tell. But Johnny was just so head over heels in love with me that embarrassment flew right out the window. And the next thing I know, we're in this dark restaurant with wine and candlelight and thick red napkins spread over our laps, holding hands under the table. And Johnny's leaning over the flame and whispering things to me about my cunt. And he's saying the word cunt. And I just couldn't believe it. He's telling me what it feels like, what he loves about it, how it tastes. Okay, but do you want to know something? When a man talks to you like that, I don't care what your upbringing is, how shocked you are at first when you see that he really means it. That he isn't playing a game or trying to be some super cool stud. You just nearly die with the desire that pours all through you. You just imagine him wanting you so much that he can say such things to you. And his desire for you becomes your desire for him. Boy, that was some night. That night, the sex between us, which had been good, became incredible. Johnny couldn't believe that I had ever considered myself unattractive to men, and for the first time in my life, I couldn't either. And it was right about then that other guys started to pay attention to me at the office. The same guys that would just shove papers in my tray and tell me to take them to so-and-so. At first, I was baffled, but then I took a good look at myself in the mirror of the ladies' room, and I thought, well, Lucy, of course.
Thank you.
Eros Kiss by Wade Bradford. What do I look for in a man? What every simple woman wants, I suppose. A man who is kind, who is honest. Unless, of course, his honesty will be unkind, then he should be diplomatic, but still firm, both in integrity and physique. He should be devilishly handsome and angelically humble. He should also love his work, especially when he rushes home to ask me how my day has been. I want the sort of man who can laugh fondly at a memorial service, shed a tear at a wedding, and cry openly after making passionate love. As a lover, he would be gentle, but rough, ruggedly soft, yet delicately rigid. He loves the outdoors, animals, large families, and pasta. He enjoys wearing sweaters, despises the color aquamarine, and eats pineapple for breakfast every Sunday morning. He also wears his Shotons. He has never known the pain of a broken heart, nor has he ever sprained his wrist while moving furniture. Though he does suffer from a tennis elbow and he gets dreadfully angry at crossword puzzles. He has to have the sweetest smile in the whole world. Oh, and he's rich. The second is the monologue from the movie Beautiful Girls, written by Scott Rosenberg. I'm speaking to both of you. You want to know what your problem is? MTV, Playboy, and Madison fucking Avenue. Let me explain something to you guys. Girls with big tits have big asses. Girls with little tits have little asses. That's just the way it is. God doesn't fuck around. He's a fair guy. He gave us fatties big, beautiful tits. And the skinnies, tiny little nibblers. If you don't like it, call him. For example, let's look at a Playboy magazine. Look at the girl's hair. It's long, it's flowing, it's like a river. Well, it's a fucking weave. And the tits, please, I can't hang my overcoat on those. Tits by design are intended to be suckled by babies. Yes, purely functional. Those are Silicone City. Implants, cap teeth, the fat sector, the hair extender, the nose sticks, those are not real women, they're beauty freaks. And they make us real women with our puckered boobs and our cellulite seem somewhat inadequate. Well, I don't buy it. And you fuckers, when you think there's a chance in hell you end up with one of those women, you don't give us real women anything approaching a commitment. It's pathetic. I don't know what you think you're gonna do. You're gonna end up 80 years old drooling at a nursing home, and then you're gonna decide it's time to settle down. Get married, have kids. What are you gonna do? Find a cheerleader? No matter how perfect the nipple, how supple the thigh, unless there's some other shit going on in the relationship, it's going to get old. And you guys as a gender have got to get a grip. Otherwise, the fate of the human race is in fucking jeopardy.
All right, thank you.
Hi, my name is Maria Piñolas, and I'll be reading two monologues, one called Cell Phones, and the other one called And Turning Stay by Kelly Powell. You know, everyone nowadays has a cell phone. It's like their whole lives orbit around this rectangular piece of steel, and it's not even a sphere. I can't disagree though. I'm one of those people who just can't part with their phone. Every few minutes, I'll be checking my phone. Oh look, I have 0 missed calls, 0 new texts. The Facebook frontier is quiet. Then I remember I have 0 incoming calls, 0 texts, and I have 3 friends on Facebook. Mom, Dad, and Grandma. I had 4, but Grandpa died. Anyways, I'll still be sitting there, or standing there, no difference, with my phone, just messing around with it. I have one of those sliding phones. How many of you guys have sliding phones? Well, you guys know how addicting it is just to sit there and back and forth, back and forth. It's loads of fun until I get a call from my mom wondering why I called her. Hello? Oh, hi, Mom. No, I didn't mean to call you. No, I'm not at a bar. Yes, I know I don't have a boyfriend. No need to rub it in. No, I did not need you to set me up with someone. I gotta go. I gotta, make dinner. Yes, at 2 a.m. I love you. Okay, bye. Later, I'm going to bed, getting real sleepy. I jump out of bed, wide awake. And I always grab the gun that's by my bed, and just, in case anybody hurts my feelings or something. I'm going around corners, like they do in movies, like James Bond, in my buddy pajamas. I go into the room where I still hear the going off, and I realize it was my phone. Nothing like a text message at 3 a.m. to wake you up. Someone actually texted me. It's Mom. It says Grandma died. Damn it. I only have 2 friends on Facebook. So, my next monologue. Don't you dare walk away from me. And don't tell me you're sorry. And don't tell me, forget it. And don't you dare tell me, let it go. God knows I've tried. I wish I could, but I can't. I can't forget that we had something. And you're running away. You're running away. Don't you see, Mark? We have something worth fighting for. We can make it work. I'm not saying it will be easy, but I care about you, and I know deep down, under this bravado, you care about me too. You can pretend all you want, but you're only lying to yourself. It's the human experience. You can pretend all you want. You're denying the simple and wonderful fact that you are emotional and vulnerable and alive. Can you honestly stand there and tell me that you feel nothing? That everything that happened that night was a lie? I feel sorry for you. I'll move on. I'll find someone else. I'll be all right, because I will know that I tried, that I did everything I could, but someday you will look back and you will realize that you threw away, and you will always regret it.
Thank you.
Omar Perez. I'm doing a monologue from Short Secret Rite of Search and Destruction. I'm playing Walter. Often, for instance, it starts like this. My in-laws, thank God, have just left. My friend the doctor is staying behind, as relieved as I am. I trust to be able to talk now they're gone. And I start to live through it all once again, hoping the end will be different. That picture there is all that's left of my wife. Now, as I say, my relations are gone. I can turn to the doctor and speak freely. Lord, what a waste of time it is to be related. Every time I see off my in-laws, I wonder, what did I do to deserve them? Him, anyway. I suppose it came to console me in my hour of need once again.
Okay, thank you. You can take a step outside. Thanks. As far as you're gonna go, take this, right in the foot. And this is your frame. If you go past those